Well, I'm hoping today is going to be a great day. We're taking a trip to Springfield. I'll tell you why in a little while, but first, let's go do some chores. Morning, chicks. These are the chicks that were hatched on Thanksgiving. We've been getting so much rain and freezing rain that it is a big muddy mess out here. But I'm gonna let them out anyway because they like coming outside. Next stop, right next door to the quail. Looks like you guys need food. They're still okay. And so are you guys.
This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses waiting for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a
Have you ever had one of those days when you just need to get things done really fast because you have somewhere to go or something to do and just things go wrong? Today was one of those days for me with milking the goats. Even though I have them pretty much trained to come out the gate, go jump on the milk stand, when it's not their turn, they still want to come out. And today, all of them wanted to come out and go and jump on the milking stand to get some grain. So you just gotta roll with the punches, figure it out the best you can without getting frustrated, and move on.
All right, chores are done. Let's take our road trip to Springfield. We just made it to Springfield. It's time for me to have my 6-week checkup from the doctor, and hopefully he's going to tell me I can get back to work. Well, great news. The doctor said that at this point, I really don't have any restrictions on what I can do, but he did say that for the next few months yet, that mesh that they put in there to repair the hernia will continue to kind of scar over. So basically he said at this point, just live by the rule that if it hurts, stop doing it and rest. But if it doesn't hurt, it should be fine to be doing it. I asked him specifically about being able to like do things like put in T-posts and lift feed bags and things like that, and he said it should be absolutely fine as long as it's not causing any pain. So that's awesome. I can get home, I can start cutting down some trees and getting ready to build that turkey pen we've been planning for. Well, we're back from Springfield and I've got a couple hours of daylight. I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to get right to work because I've been sitting around for 6 weeks. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the trailer up to the ATV, go get my chainsaw. We're going to start cutting down some of those trees over in the new turkey area that we're building. Well, hopefully my chainsaw will start. It's been a couple months at least since I've used it, so let's load it up and we'll go try to cut down those little trees. Now there's not much to cut down, just a few little scrap trees that I need to cut down, and if we have time yet today, I may also come back and hook up the bush hog and try to clear that area with the bush hog. Alright, so it's just these little trees here behind me that I need to cut down. These are some little persimmon trees, but they've never produced a persimmon, so we're just going to get rid of them. We've got hundreds of persimmon trees, so they're not going to be missed. And then that cedar tree we're going to cut down, and then we'll see after we get those out of here. I'm sure I'm going to find some rocks and things like that that need to be hauled out as well, and then we'll come through with the bush hog.
as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were two for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no.
Kevin called me out here from inside the house to show me that these trees that he's cutting down, the tops of them are covered with Usnea. Now, Usnea is a lichen that grows on trees in the woods. It's an antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal lichen. I actually did a foraging video on it, and we'll put a link to that video here, but I wanted to just show you just how much Usnea is on all over these trees. Now, Usnea does not kill trees, but Usnea is an indicator that a tree is not well. So if you see them on your trees, just know that they're kind of hitting the end of their life cycle, but it's not the Usnea that's killing your trees. When you have a chance, pick off the Usnea, dry it in the house, and learn more about what it can do for you and your family. Did you think I came out here to forage without a cute basket? I always forage with a cute basket. Look at this beautiful piece of Usnea on here. It is just beautiful. I'm just gonna pop all of this off and put it right in my basket. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Well, I didn't get every tiny bit, but golly, look at that nice basket.
So the last thing I have to do out here with my chainsaw before I can get out here with the bush hog is to figure out what to do about this. There is a complete roll of field fencing with a tree growing up through the middle of it. It's probably been out here for 30 or 40 years, I would imagine, by the looks of it. It's definitely not from me, it's from someone who lived here before. I think the only option I have is to try to cut the top of the tree off and then try to lift the fencing up over it. I don't think I can get the chainsaw underneath the fencing, so that's what I'm gonna try. I've got the top of that tree cut off, but I still can't get that wire out. It's so grown into the ground and everything else. I'm gonna go get the tractor and try to use the bucket of the tractor and see if I can get underneath it and then lift it up that way. The tractor's a lot stronger than I am, so let's give it a try. it sure did feel good to finally be able to get back to actually doing some real work. It's driving me crazy to have to sit around for 6 weeks. Not that I really sat around, but not being able to lift 10 pounds, that everything weighs 10 pounds. But anyway, this is going to be a great spot for the turkeys. I still have some more work to do. I pulled that wire out that we found on that tree, but then I also found some more big rolls of wire that are completely grown up in some wild blackberries. So I need to figure out a way to get those out. Those blackberries will tear you up, so I need to figure out a way to get in there and get them out before I can bush hog. And then I need to check and just make sure there's nothing else in here that's gonna wreck my tractor before I come in here to bush hog. So it's not gonna get done today. We're losing daylight. It's starting to get cold, but I'm excited to finally be to work on this project. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with us today, coming along to the doctor and getting some good news. If you're not a subscriber of our channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave. We've got a lot of great things coming up. To all of you who come back every day, thank you so much. Don't forget to check us out on social media as well, including Instagram. And until next time, thanks for stopping by the homestead. Take care and God bless.